Today we're going to discuss why an effective leader needs to have both a high level of courage and consideration, and what it looks like when they don't. Hi, I'm Victor from Ignite Within, where we spread messages of lasting leadership that serve the greater good. So let's dive into today's topic. The difference in an effective leader and an ineffective leader is determined by where they fall on this simple graph. Starting in the lower left-hand corner, when a leader has neither courage or consideration, this is complete dysfunction. This results in a lose-lose situation for both the company and the team members. This is when a leader is lacking the emotional intelligence needed to be able to empathize with their team when they're struggling personally or interpersonally. And on top of that, they're ineffective in driving results. They don't have the spine to hold people accountable. They also struggle to communicate directly with individual team members that have performance issues that are negatively affecting the whole team. You'll often see this when leaders send out blanket emails instead of addressing individuals directly. Moving over to the bottom right-hand corner of the graph, this type of leader is a pushover. It's a lose-win situation. They may have a high level of consideration for others, but they have a low level of courage in pursuing the results for the business, and thus they're not an effective leader. You may have seen this when a leader is really good with connecting with people on a personal level, but their team struggles to perform. Now let's move our attention to the top left-hand corner of the graph. This is your typical boss. They have a high level of courage, but a low level of consideration. This is where leadership commands and controls their people. They know what they want, and they're gonna get it, regardless of how they have to do it. There's little to no consideration for the well-being of the team members. They're merely a means to an end. This kind of leader tries to be efficient at all times. They don't handle personal and interpersonal issues with care, and thus the morale of their team is often low, and this results in diminishing long-term results. And finally, let's look at the top right-hand corner of the graph. This is the servant leader. They have a high level of courage and a high level of consideration. A servant leader is similar to a boss in that they have the courage to drive for results. That's the leader quality. But they truly care for the health, well-being, and respect of their team members. That's the servant quality. With their high level of care and consideration, they know when to slow down to address personal and interpersonal issues, which allows them to speed up more effectively once those issues get resolved. This approach may seem a little inefficient in the short term, but in the long term, the morale and synergistic collaboration between team members and leadership is a force to be reckoned with. And the best part, it's sustainable. In conclusion, after considering these four options, servant leadership is clearly the best long-term leadership solution, as it's the most sustainable for getting the results that business wants, while taking care of the people that get the results. It's truly a win-win outcome for the business and its team members. What are your thoughts? Have you ever had a leader that has fallen into one of these four categories? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, join the cause of spreading messages of lasting leadership that serve the greater good by following or subscribing on any of the social media channels by clicking the link with this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.